Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well today. I'm going to tell you guys, I have got an upset stomach this morning, so I am probably going to do a kind of abbreviated. I think I'm not going to do the puzzle today. I'm going to do everything else. So, I hope you guys understand. Let me go over and do all the stuff I got to do here. Let's turn emote off on Twitch. Twitch looks good. Let's go over here. Let's think. I've got a poll. Let me type in this poll. Oh crap. I like this ice cream topping best. We have chocolate syrup. We have sprinkles. We have wet walnuts. If you guys don't know what wet walnuts are, oh my gosh, it's an amazing topping. You get in the ice cream section, they're really good. And caramel syrup. So this is I like this ice cream topping best. Chocolate syrup, sprinkles, which are those little colored sugar things, wet walnuts, and caramels. So that is our poll today. Let me go ahead and like myself and share this over on social media. Got it on the Twixverse, and now let's share it on the Threadosphere. Okay, so we've got those posted. We already have 2 votes. Chocolate and caramel are tied. So let's check out the chat here. Let's go to the top. We have Snortapoopus Cuber. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well this morning. We have Sci-Fi Mombi saying good morning and good morning to the group. Oh, hitting that return button before you meant to. Oh, I've done that before. We have Dave Cable. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. And Dave says, my hands have too much carpal tunnel. Who forgot to hit the like button? Soda Pooper's bear hugged the like button and broke its ribs. Soda Pooper's carpal tunnel. Is that a tunnel for keeping fish? And Dave says, that's about how it feels. Dave says, nothing I try seems to help much. Makes it painful playing video games like Fortnite. Yep. Okay, I hope to see you. This is going to be a short stream today. We have Stunning and Brave Megatron. Hello to you. And Bucky saying hello to everybody and hello back. And going to be mostly lurking while I get some stuff done. Stunning says neither lava cake, and Sona Poopa says all of the above. Yes. Okay, everybody, I'm just letting you know I am not feeling great this morning. I'm actually feeling pretty rotten. I'm going to make this probably a short stream, get through some of this stuff, and then I'm going to go back to bed until the build stream. So I really want to do the build stream today. Welcome all 10 people that are watching. Um, so first off, we have our little promos. Today at 1 p.m., I'm going to be building this astronaut. It looks like it's going to be a fun build. So join me then. Let's see, what else do I have here? Thursday, I'm going to be doing the space shuttle. Excuse me. And tonight at 10 p.m., it's Fortnite with Dadman's Divas. Lady V, Mrs., which is me, and the Bucky are going to be playing some Fortnite. And on Thursday, Christmas in July with DadmanWalking55 and Bucky's Crafting. Thursday at 10 p.m. So be there or be square. Okay, I am not going to be doing the puzzles today, but I am going to quickly go through some of the celebrations. Let's see, which one do we want to use? We'll use this one. I'm just going to talk. I don't have any graphics for them or anything. It is July 23rd, so let's go to the correct ones. We have International Yada 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 Day. Actually, let me do this. And here we go. International Yada 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 Day. The phrase, which can mean so on and so on and so forth, or blah blah blah, was popularized by an episode of the popular American sitcom Seinfeld. The Yada Yada was the 19th episode of the 8th season and the 153rd episode. Creator of the holiday, Michael C. Waspy, said the episode was part of the inspiration for the festivity. Seinfeld was a revolutionary show at the time, as sitcoms in this style, starring a group of friends instead of a family, were unheard of, and it remains popular to this day because of its unique focus on the mundane and characters that don't grow or improve, sticking to the no hugging, no learning rule. International Yada 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 Day. Yes, yada yada yada. And Devin says, "Thanks, Mrs. Love you and hope you feel better, but keep me aware of how you feel. Tonight can be modified or moved. Just feel better." I don't know what my problem is. My back hurts, my stomach hurts. I just do not feel good. But we're gonna finish it. We're gonna do this show. I worked hard on this show. We're doing the show. Let's see, what's the next celebration we're gonna do? We're like I said, we're just gonna kind of. It is also National Gorgeous Grandma Day. Maybe you call her Nana, maybe you call her Granny, maybe you call her when you're in trouble because you know she'll be there for you at the drop of a hat. Whatever the case may be, today is her day. But it's not just Grandma Day. Oh no. It is National Gorgeous Grandma Day. Today, the day to tell your granny just how stunning she really is. She looks fly for an 80-year-old, and you have to admit, Uh, we bet all grandpas are dying to get with her. Yeah, gorgeous Grandma Day. Dad man's at work. He can't run them. And let's see, what other holidays do we have here? Keeps popping up there. And for the uh, part of the poll, it's National Sprinkle Day. Pretty much, we're just celebrating the day of these silly, nasty tasting candies, honestly. They make things look pretty, but I think they're just nasty. As the name suggests, today was indeed designed to celebrate this delight brought on by the existence of sprinkles, the colorful flecks of sugar we all know and love. Sprinkles are used for many things across the world, the most common of which is topping ice cream. It is a well accepted fact that no matter the hardships, sprinkles make every day just a little better, even if it's just for a minute. This day is all about learning about different variations of sprinkles and trying them out for yourself. Well, you can learn about the sprinkles for yourself. There's probably chocolate sprinkles. There probably are a bunch of different um, celebrations. No, I do not. It's not a reference to the men's room, and it's not a reference to our little bear friend. Oh, thank you. Every day is gorgeous on Mrs. Day. Oh, thank you, Bucky. And Ang is in bed. Ang streams at night. Yes, Ang is being a bear and is asleep. You are correct. The site I'm getting all these from today is nationaltoday.com. Let's see. You're going to see I'm going to be skipping some of these. Um, because I'm just going to do some of the fun ones today. National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. That's a kind of another reason we did the poll. Hello, Max Redstone. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. Redstone. Z. I know. National Vanilla Ice Cream Day marks a special occasion for the simple yet all-time favorite dessert. Vanilla is traditionally made by combining cream, sugar, and of course vanilla. Um, Vanilla ice cream has a wide fan base as it is the single most popular ice cream flavor around the world. The cold dessert's subtle flavor allows you to enjoy it in a variety of ways. You can have them as a sandwich. You can have them on brownies or cakes. Um, Ooh, no, it says for the food adventurers who do not shy away from trying something new, you can even try putting it between a plain chicken bacon burger. No. Um, White vanilla ice cream was so adored that Thomas Jefferson, who is often credited with the ice cream's popularity in America, had it served to almost every guest at the White House. Very interesting. What other celebrations do we have today? Here's our last celebration for today, Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day. Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day celebrates one of the most iconic food combinations. The day marks one of the elite combinations that makes us believe in love at first taste. Since they met, peanut butter and chocolate have been an unstoppable force, rising to the level of iconic. You got peanut butter in my chocolate. You got chocolate in my peanut butter. If you guys remember those Reese's commercials. Chocolate and peanut butter are delicious on their own, but even better when combined. As a reminder of just how good these are, Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day comes around, and we are thankful to have a day to indulge in this combination unashamedly. So, Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's see. We have National Max Redstone Mornings are for Maniacs Days. Hey, Sashi, how are you today? I'm probably going to go to bed before you do. I am not feeling good this morning. So we're kind of doing an abbreviated show so I can take a nap and hopefully do the, I really want to do the build stream at 1 o'clock. So welcome, welcome. And we have Tina the Naughty Dragon. Hello, hello. We have hellos. Okay, now, like I say, we are zipping through this show. So here we go. Guess what time it is? It is now time for birthdays. We are not doing a puzzle today, everybody, if you have figured that out. Um, our poll today has 9 votes. Chocolate syrup is in the lead with caramel second, and sprinkles and wet walnuts are tied for third. Yes, it's National Abbreviate This Day. Absolutely. Ugh, I don't think, Subi, it's not that, my stomach is all gripey. I worked on processing peaches yesterday, and, after my stream, I pretty much worked till about 1 o'clock in the morning. So I think I don't remember if I ate a decent meal yesterday. So honestly, I think my stomach is just upset and I'm tired. So, uh, I I think I just need to go lay down. But we'll do good. We'll do fine. Today's puzzle, a five-letter word. The S at the beginning, E in third, and there's a P at the end, and we have an L that we can use. What could that word be? Yes, everybody. Oh man, I wish I should have tweeted it out. I, maybe I did. I'll tweet out later. I made a peach upside down cake. Oh my gosh, and it was good. It was good. So here we're going to start do our birthdays today. Happy birthday. We get our source information from onthisday.com and Wikipedia. So here we go. You'll notice the birthdays start like from the oldest, and then we get to the latest to the earliest because that's how the site goes. And I think that's kind of cool. We have Harriet Williams Russell Strong. She passed away at 82 years old. She's a social activist, inventor, businesswoman, conservationist, and leading figure of the early women's movement. She was inducted into the Women's Hall of Fame and the National Inventors Hall of Fame. She was famous for pioneering innovations in water storage and flood control, which enabled the construction of the Hoover Dam and the All American Canal. Oh, it was good. It was good. It's national. My husband lost the entire Kriegsmarine while playing Axis and Allies Day. Oh, Axis and Allies is Dadman plays Axis and Allies. Yes, it was delicious. I will post it on actually, let me see. I'll post it on X right now. Um da-de-da. So here we go. Let's do that. Let's put a picture on, and we're gonna put that picture on, and we're gonna go peach upside down. And I just posted. If you guys want to look at it, it's on Twix. Our next birthday today is William Gillette, passed away at 83 years old. He was an American actor, manager, playwright, stage manager in the late 19th and the early 20th centuries. He is best remembered for portraying Sherlock Holmes on stage and in a 1916 silent film. His portrayal helped create the modern image of the detective. He used the use of a deerstalker cap, which first appeared in some strand illustrations by Sidney Paget, and the curved pipe became enduring symbols of the character. Snorterpoopa said, Dead Man is just recreating history. Most of Kriegsmarine was underwater by the end of the war. Yes, that lady did have a lot of names. You are right. So William Gillette, 83 years old today. We also have Albert Warner, one of the founders of the Warner Brothers, passed away at 75 years old. He established a studio with his brothers Harry, Sam, and Jack L. Warner. He served as the studio's treasurer until he sold his stock in 1956. Albert Warner. Wouldn't have the Warner Brothers. Wouldn't have Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Arthur Whitten Brown, 62 years old, a British military officer and aviator. First, he flew as navigator of the first successful nonstop transatlantic flight with pilot John Alcock in 1919. Arthur Whitten Brown. I didn't post a picture, Dad. I didn't post a video. She just saw a video. Oh, could somebody zap that for me, please? There's a something that popped up on I don't know if you guys already got it or not. Let me see. Something about why am I having issues here? Oh, it's on Twitch. So give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go over on Twitch and figure out how to do this. Where- Oh, thank you. Oh, my Siri bot did it. Cool. Okay, I got this thing on my thing and it mapped it as spam. That is so cool. Oh, okay. I'm impressed with that now. Um, we have stunning this. We have some hellos and hoes, and I think I said hi to and Sci-Fi Mommy's over on Twitch for me. Thank you so much for that. Okay, let me get my life back together here. Okay. Yes, good job, Siri bot. I will give her a cookie. Actually, I'll give her some vanilla ice cream with sprinkles on it. Our next person is Raymond Chandler. He died at 75 years old, American British novelist and screenwriter. At the age of 44, he became a detective fiction writer after losing his job at an oil company as an oil company executive during the Great Depression. His first novel, The Big Sleep, was published in 1939. In addition to his short stories, Chandler published 7 novels during his lifetime. All but the novel Playback have been made into motion pictures, some more than once. The protagonist of his novels, Phil Marlowe, is considered by some to be synonymous with what a private detective is. It was played into films by Humphrey Bogart, whom many consider to be the quintessential Marlowe. Raymond Chandler, 75 years old. And we have Arthur Treacher, 81 years old. He's an English film and stage actor, active in the 20s to the 60s. He is known for playing English types, especially butlers and manservants. He did the P.G. Woodhouse valet character Jeeves in Thank You, Jeeves. He also played kind butlers opposite Shirley Temple in Curly Top and Heidi. He was Constable Jones in Disney's Mary Poppins. And he lent his name to the fish and chips chain of restaurants, and they were called Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. So Arthur Treacher passed away at 81 years old. And then we have a sports person, Harold Pee Wee Reese, passed away at 81 years old. An American Major League Baseball player, was a shortstop for the Brooklyn LA Dodgers. He was a 10-time All Star, contributed to 7 National League championships. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. And he's famous for his support of his teammate Jackie Robinson, the first black player in the major leagues, modern era, especially in Robinson's difficult first year, most notably when he put his arm around Robinson during a pregame warm-up in front of a heckling crowd. Harold Pee Wee Reese passed away at 81 years old. Oh, that's why they made it that at one of the places at Epcot. I always wondered who the Hades that was. Well, why didn't you look him up? You had a phone, Billy. Our next person is Peter Twist, 75 years old. He was a British test pilot. He held the world airspeed record in 1956. Flying the Ferry Delta II, Twist broke the world speed record, raising it to 1,132 miles per hour, an increase of some 300 miles per hour over the record set the year before by an F-100 Super Sabre. He became the first jet aircraft to exceed 1,000 miles per hour in level flight. Peter Twist, 75 years old when he passed away. Whew, that's not the right date. That can't be the right date. Well, I don't know. However old he was. It can't be because the record was set in 1956. I don't know how old he was. That date is wrong, everybody. So, sorry about that. Look it up if you want to find out how old he was. We have Vera Rubin, died at 88 years old, an American astronomer, pioneered work on galaxy rotation rates by identifying the galaxy rotation problems. Her work provided evidence for the existence of dark matter. She became the second woman astronomer elected to the National Academy of Science. The Rubin Nebula, which appears in season 3 of Star Trek Discovery, is named after Rubin. Yeah, I'm sure they were. I forgot to change them. Oh well. Sorry about that. They're old. It doesn't matter. A friend of mine and I used to play a World War I aviation board game. We named the crew of our two-seater Ronald McDonald and Arthur Treacher. Oh. Then we have Bert Convy, passed away, 57 years old, American actor, singer, game show panelist, and host. He was known for hosting Tattletale, Super Password, and Win, Lose, or Draw. Along with Burt Reynolds, they formed their own production company called Burt and Burt Productions during the 1980s. The first production was a game show, Win, Lose, or Draw. Curtis Selby says, morning, folks. Standard operating procedure here, running around at work, leaving this on in the background, and have a great stream. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. 1921 to 2011, died at the age of 90. Yes, Burt Convoy died early. We have Don Dry. You know what? There was a day I didn't put. Oh shoot! There's one day. I'll just leave it there. We'll talk about it later. No, my stomach's really bothering me. We'll get through this. We have Don Drysdale, 56 years old when he passed away, a major league pitcher and broadcaster, spent his entire 14-year career with the Brooklyn LA Dodgers. He is known for being a fierce competitor, won the Cy Young Award in 1962, a three-time World Series champion during his playing career, set a record 6 consecutive shutouts and 58 and two-thirds consecutive scoreless innings in 1968. Yes, Don Drysdale, a big-time famous player. And we have Ronnie Cox, 86 years old, American actor, singer, and songwriter. Best known for roles in Deliverance, Apple's Way, Bound for Glory, Taps, Beverly Hills Cops 1 and 2, RoboCop, Family Ties, Total Recall, Captain America, Age of the Dinosaurs, Stargate, SG-1, Star Trek The Next Generation, and Star Trek Prodigy. He is also active as a musician. He performs over 100 times per year at festivals and theaters. Oh, it was back in the day when pitchers actually pitched, not this 5-day rotation and pitch count limit. That man, check your spelling. That's supposed to be count, everybody. Count. I think we need to put that in banned words so it doesn't show up. Oops. Sonic said he's been looking at furniture lately, trying to find a retired IKEA bookshelf that's retired in Canada. Oh, good luck. Ronnie Cox, famous for ordering Counselor Troy into a popular uniform. It's okay. I don't think well, I might have popped it up. Fucking Jizo Peach that man about gave me a heart attack. Probably a good idea. Didn't see it until I posted. I'm eating a little bit of a cracker, hoping it helps my tummy feel better. We have Richard Evans, passed away at 44 years old, a racing driver. He won 9 NASCAR National Modified Championships, including 8 in a row from 78 to 85. He's in the International Motorsports Hall of Fame, and it lists his achievement as one of the supreme accomplishments in motorsports. He's one of the Hall's first 15 inductees and was the first Hall of Famer from outside the now NASCAR Cup Series. Oh, I'm sorry. Found one on eBay, but it's in the United States and they don't ship to Canada because it's expensive to ship to Canada. We have Belinda Montgomery, 74 years old, a Canadian American actress. She appeared in films including The Todd Killings, The Other Side of the Mountain 1 and 2, Stone Cold Dead, and Silent Madness. She also played Dr. Elizabeth Merrill in the science fiction series Man from Atlantis. She also played Catherine Hauser, Doogie's mother, in the medical comedy drama series Doogie Howser, MD. Oh, that's horrible. They have the bookshelves in the US and European stores, but not in Canada. Oh, that stinks. That really, really stinks. And then we have Edie McClurg, 79 years old. She's an actress and comedian. She has been in supporting roles in Air Bud, Spikes Back, Carrie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and has bit parts in Cheech and Chong's next movie, Mr. Mom, Back to School, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, A River Runs Through It, Natural Born Killers, and Flubber. She's been in the television shows Small Wonder and The Hogan Family, and a voice actress for The Secret of Nim, the Littler Mermaid. It's a new Disney show. The Little Mermaid, A Bug's Life, Cars, and Wreck It Ralph. Edie McClurg. Then come down and visit. We'll get you some bookshelves. We have Martin Gore, 63 years old, a musician and songwriter. He's one of the founding members of the electronic rock band Depeche Mode. He was their main songwriter. He is known for his flamboyant and sometimes androgynous stage persona. He's released several solo albums and collaborated with former Depeche Mode member Vince Clarke as part of BCMG. Edie McClurg, whoops, let's see. She hated Ferris's sister, Edie McClurg did. Speaking of bookshelf, you guys can look up Randy Buys a Bookshelf off Gumtree by the Australian comedian Randy Feltface. Okay, you guys check that out. What's on his head? He shaved the sides of his head. He gave it, and it looks kind of silly, I think. But that's how he wanted his haircut. If it makes him happy. And we have Woody Harrelson, 63 years old, an American actor. He became known for his role in Cheers. Films that he's been in are White Men Can't Jump, Natural Born Killers, The People versus Larry Flint, The Thin Red Line, Zombieland Rampart, Now You See Me Solo, A Star Wars Story, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and the Hunger Games film series. It's a dish rag or a powder puff, says Sort of Poopus. And Max Redstone says, everyone knows it's Butters. And Demis says, that guy had no business playing Admiral Nimitz. Probably going to have to settle for something similar to the one I have. The idea is to get another IKEA Billy bookshelf and another of the shorter bookshelf. Yep. And we have Eric Lascelles, 16 years old, known for his I'm going to abbreviate some of these so you can read them. He played Dr. Peter Benton in the medical drama ER. He earned 3 NAACP Image Awards for his performances. He has his credits range from Broadway to film roles. He was opposite Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo, and Hugh Jackman in Logan. He's also the author of several critically acclaimed thrillers, Laws of Depravity, Laws of Wrath, and Laws of Annihilation. We have Philip Seymour Hoffman, passed away at 46 years old. He played a lot of supporting and character roles that were usually eccentric, underdogs, and misfits. He gained recognition for his supporting work in such films as Scent of a Woman, Boogie Nights, Happiness, Big Lebowski, Magnolia, The Talented Mr. Ripley, Almost Famous, Charlie Wilson 4, and The Master. He portrayed Truman Capote in Capote and won an Academy Award for Best Actor in that. Yes, IKEA can be a but. We had shelves that we loved and they discontinued them. And we have Sean Levy. He is 56 years old. He is the director of the Night of the Museum film franchise and primary producer of the Netflix series Stranger Things. Most recently, he has collaborated with Ryan Reynolds by directing Free Guy, The Adam Project, and the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine. Sean Levy, 56 years old. Everybody, just so that you know, you probably know, I am not feeling great this morning, so I wanted to do the show because I worked my butt to get it done. Um, and I want to see you guys, so it's probably going to be a somewhat abbreviated show. I did not do a puzzle today. I'm going through the birthdays and stuff, and if I am not chipper, it's because my stomach is bothering me. Is basically it. So I'm slowly munching on some crackers and drinking some water, and hopefully it'll help. We have Christopher Lee, passed away at 93 years old, an English actor, singer, and military officer. His career spanned more than 60 years. He gained fame for his portrayal of Count Dracula in 7 Hammer horror films. He was Francisco Scaramanga in James Bond film The Man with the Gun. And Christopher Lee also had a metal band. He played Count Dooku in 3 Star Wars films, Saruman in both Lord of the Rings film trilogy and the Hobbit film trilogy. He frequently appeared opposite his friend Peter Cushing in horror films. It's Doku. And Snortopoopas says Lee was the only person involved in the filming of The Lord of the Rings who actually met Tolkien, and he read the books every year. Whoops. The man who knows the sound of the person. Let me start again. The man who knows the sound the person makes when they die. And Count Dookie. Well, Mrs. You've got a talented chat to carry the load of fun with Max Redstone, the bold, stunning, witty Snortopoopas Cuber, Fire Tina, so many others. Oh, and Bucky. Fiery. Oh, fiery. Fiery Tina. Tina, he's trying to get rid of you. Bucky says, I both love and it makes me sad that he was able to portray Saruman getting stabbed as accurately as he did. And Bucky said, now Tina is fired too? That man, you're not going to have anybody left. He had roles in 5 Tim Burton films, including Sleepy Hollow, Corpse Bride, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Alice in Wonderland, and Dark Shadows. These other notable roles include The Curse of Frankenstein from 57, Dracula 58, A Tale of Two Cities in 58, The Wicker Man in 73, Gremlins 2, The New Batch in 1990, and Hugo in 2011. And Dad admits, no, Bucky, stop. No, I didn't. You've admitted you have no cause to fire us. We're going to be building a case against you. Nobody puts Tina in a sack. And yes, the role of Sermon, he did so well. Damon says we will toss a bookcase over the Canadian border when you get a chance. And no, you can't get fired. No. Hey, while you're tossing the bookcase, stop on by for some leftover soup the kids didn't want. So, come on, change. There we go. We have Marlon Wayans, one of the Wayans brothers, 52 years old, actor, comedian, screenwriter, and producer. He worked with his brother Sean on the Wayans brothers and comedy films Don't Be a Menace, Scary Movie 2, White Chicks, Little Man, and Dance Flick. Other films that he's been in include Above the Rim, Six Man, Norbit, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, A Haunted House and its sequel, A Haunted House 2, Naked, 50 Shades of Black, Sex Tablets, and On the Rocks. Dadman, behave. Says, hey, Bucky, we are an at-will state and can fire for no reason. Watch it. You're next. We'll make a competing company. Devin says, Bucky, I told you about the cheese and potato combination. That sounds good. You didn't listen. Pick things I like and your kids will eat well. Musashi to Devin. Unlimited power. Devin's like, whoo, Tina, you didn't see it, but you are not fired. Devin loves ultimate power. Bucky's thought. No, all you eat is cake, steak, and red beans and rice. I want them to grow taller than 5 feet when they grow up. Oh, yes. Don't listen to Dad Man when it comes to food. We have who do we have? Oh, Omar Epps, 51 years old. He's an American actor, rapper, and producer. Was awarded 9 NAACP Image Awards, 2 Teen Choice Awards, 1 MTV Movie Award, 1 Black Reel Award, and 1 Screen Actors Guild Award. Some of his film roles include Juice, Higher Learning, The Wood, In the Deep, and Love and Basketball. His television works include being Dr. Dennis Gant on ER, J. Martin Bellamy in Resurrection, Eric Foreman in the series House, and Isaac Johnson on the series Shooter. Omar Epps, 51 years old today. Oh, sorry. We have Maurice Green, a runner, 50 years old. He's a former track and field sprinter. He competed in the 60, 100, and 200 meters. Yeah, he's a former 100-meter world champion, world record holder with a time of 9.79 seconds. And Bucky says, "Joke's on you. I forged my own signature on the NDA, so I'm going to be selling all your company secrets." That man says, "I'm 5'7", so the diet works." Bucky says, "My younger sister is 5'7". And Dad man says, "What are you saying, Bucky?" And Soda Pooper says, "Tina is 6 feet tall. Find out what she eats." Well, Tina watching, thank you. And please hit that like button and subscribe. And Bucky says that you're as tall as my 19-year-old sister. And Bucky says, "I will start feeding my children peasants immediately, Snorty." And Temma says, "Oh, okay, Bucky. It's an honor. I am still taller than you." Okay. So his 100-meter world record was at 9.79 seconds. During the height of his career, he won 4 Olympic medals and was a 5-time world champion. He had 3 golds at the 1999 World Championship, a feat which had previously only been achieved by Carl Lewis and Michael Johnson, and has since been equaled by 3 others. So, in a very elite class there, Maurice Green. And Bucky is the Store Poopus is the Bucky. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Our next person is a someone mentioned. No, that's tomorrow. 50-year-old. He's an a retired professional wrestler of American Samoan descent. He is best known for his time at the NWA Total Nonstop Action. He's a one-time TNA X Division championship. He retired after 10 years from professional wrestling because he planned to donate one of his kidneys to his brother. And the doctor told him he could not wrestle anymore with just one kidney. It was not safe. So Sonny Sayaki, 50 years old. Bucky says, "I'm the average height for women in the U.S. The average height for men is 5'9", so you're the short one." Shepherd's pie is delicious, but only if it's made from real shepherds. Sashi says, "I'm 5'6", which is the average height for my country. My eldest brother is 6 foot." Geez, why am I being fired and rehired? And why is Bucky wanting to be one of my meals? Dadman typed fired instead of fiery. So you've been fired and rehired in the chat. And Bucky wants to be one of your meals. I don't know why. I can't remember. Has something to do with height. Dadman, don't abuse your power. I will take that wrench away. Do not abuse your power. And we have Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe, 35 years old. He started playing Harry Potter at 12 years old, and 8 films, 10 years later, he was done portraying Harry Potter. Yes, you can't because she's a mod. And Bucky says, "I'll be one of Tina's meals any day." And Hema says, "Tina was never fired. I could never do that. Bucky just started trouble again." I did not say that. I said you said fiery. You meant to say fiery, and you said fired. And Soda Poopa says, "Do it. Make him squeal." And yes, I did it, Bucky. So Daniel Radcliffe, he had stage roles, including Equus, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, The Cripple of Inishman, and Merrily We Roll Along. Some of his film roles are The Women in Black, Swiss Army Man, Now You See Me Too, The Lost City, Weird, the Al Yankovic. I'm going to get his name right. Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Damon says, I have the power. And what? Taking your wrench away. And Sashi is, I am the Senate to Dadman. And this is our last birthday. Now, I put her in. She is a South Korean singer, songwriter. Her name is Swasa. Swasa, 29 years old. I have watched her in variety shows and her performances, and this woman is amazing. She was or still is a member of the girl group Mamamoo. Her stage name Hwasa is derived from the adjective Hwasahada, which means to shine brightly. She is not the beauty standard in South Korea. She is curvy. She has boobs. She has dark skin. Her facial features are not what is considered beautiful there, which just shocks me. Um, and because of that, Beyonce is her musical inspiration. After hearing someone say she has a unique and is good at singing, but she was fat and not pretty, that woman they consider fat and not pretty. So she went home and watched videos of Beyonce all night to comfort herself, who was like this gorgeous, curvy woman. If you could listen to her stuff, she sings this one song called Maria, and she has this other song called Twit. Really fun to watch. Amazing performer. And to consider this is not considered, I think some of the standards are changing, but this is not considered pretty or thin. She's considered fat because she's curvy and has boobs. So, yeah, go check her out. I'm serious. She has got some good stuff out there. So, Dadman, you remember watching her on I Live Alone or Home Alone? You remember? She loves eating. She would, yes, the Asians call everyone fat. It's the norm. Yeah, she is fat in all the right places. And Soda Poopa says she is cute for a human. Um, but she was on this show called Home Alone. And that show kind of follows single celebrities that live alone. Um, and she loved food. And she went to a restaurant and she ate something. I can't even remember what it was. The next day, restaurants could not keep it in stock. Everybody was going to eat it because she ate it. We have Hannah Balking 01. Hello, hello. Yes, she is gorgeous. I agree with you. She is. But yeah, go check her out. If you can find the show Home Alone, find some of the episodes with her in them. She's fun. It's really, really neat. So that is all of our birthdays today. Oops. Oh, let's see here. We have, there is where is it? Here is the day for our memes. Hot enough for you day? Summer is slowly reaching its peak, and so everyone's patience with the weather. And so is everyone's patience with the weather. Hot enough for you day is a way to make light of the balmy and muggy heat. Summer days and nights are usually filled with hot and humid atmospheres with extremely high temperatures. During this time, people tend to lose interest in their daily activities because of how overwhelmingly hot the weather is. Many also avoid going out in fear of getting heat stroke. But all is not doom and gloom with the summer weather. You can plan interesting activities that revolve around making the most of the summer, and you can start all this by asking the question, is it hot enough for you? So that is what our let's see what our memes are going to be about today. Stunning says she's single. I might consider breaking my no chicks older than me rule. And Bucky says, you are far too young to date. You're just a little boy, a wee lad. And Stunning says, she's only 4 years older than me. Yes. And yes, is it hot enough for you? Something meaningful today. They are heat memes. And you guys have probably seen some of these recently. I don't care. I think they're funny. I got this water bottle. I told you about it at the $7 store. And I didn't know if it was insulated or not. It's metal. Well, I fill it up with ice cubes and then I put my Berkey water in it. And last night it still had ice cubes at midnight. There wasn't a lot, but it still had ice cubes in it. So I think it works pretty darn good. What is our first meme for today, everybody? Me during the summer. Yes, this just give me a big pile of ice to um, lay on because it's hot. I actually have a fan blowing on me right now. Enough summer now. Thank you. We can now go to the next season so I can complain about that one. She says older women have more experience. Yes, that looks familiar. Laying on the ice, on the snow, keeping everything cool. We'll just leave it at that. Thank you all for hanging out today, even though I'm kind of a little not as perky today. I am fighting a tummy ache. So I wanted to do the show this morning, so I modified it a little bit. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm trying to uh I'm always trying to be I'm trying to be uplifting today. Sashi says during the summer, it's always summer here. You know, it really and where we're at, it's the temperatures don't really change much. And we also have Q's Hannah Balking Gaming over here on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming by. And Bucky is, I'm ready for summer to be done. LOL. I want my turtleneck sweaters. Oh, I can't wear turtlenecks. They make me want to gag. I feel like I'm being choked. Driving in hot weather be like, give me that oven glove. That is so true. So true. I should take like I'd bring a towel in the car and just cover the windshield. I should put something inside the window um, to kind of keep the sun from hitting everything, but I don't. A lot of stuff I should do. When there's a heat wave and you don't have air conditioning, what? Tina says, several days this week it's been hot enough to almost melt my scales. And Snorter Poopus says to Bucky, how many turtles have to die so you can have a sweater? And Sonic says it'll be 26 next month, so I'll only be a 3-year gap. That's not a bad gap. And Bucky says, I got a couple that are sleeveless, so I can still wear a cardigan with them. And Bucky says, as many turtles as it takes, Snorty. Me, as soon as Texas has its iconic 3 months of 100-degree heat, sleeping in the pool. Okie doke. That's funny. That means, hey, sweaters, let's talk ugly Christmas sweaters. And Solar Poopus says to Bucky, cool but fair. And Sonny says, my basement's nice and cool. I used to have a house. I lived in a house, my parents' house that had a basement. It was wonderful. It really was cool. And Bucky, Christmas trees and Mrs. Claus. But it's a dry heat. Dave Kibble says, I'm back. The DMV is so fun. What did I miss? Did Snorter poop his cube or eat anyone? He's thinking about it. And Tina says, OMG, stunning. I'm 57. You're so young. I'm 60. You're all babies. Sashi, 26? I've worked longer than you've been around. Bucky says, we don't have AC and it's humid as all get out up here. And Dave has not eaten anybody yet. Saturday, Dadman was mowing at noon. They said 85 felt like 94. Bull. It felt a lot worse than that. Yes. If you want to hack to stay cool during a heat wave, take a cool shower and have fans blowing on you. And I tell you something else you don't do. I tell you, when it's really cold, when it's really, really hot, I take a cool shower. I dry my hair. I put my hair up into a towel, and I just basically put on like a loose dress or just really loose, lightweight clothes. I don't towel off, and then and then it just that cools you down. And then when the fan hits you, it feels so good. And sometimes now, even during the night, if I get up during the night, I will um, take some cold water and I'll just splash it on my face and on my arms, and I won't dry it off, and I'll just go lay down and then the ceiling fan. It just feels so cool. We're all kids. I'm a baby. And that man says, hats off to you living without AC, Bucky. Bucky said, I'm 26, turning 27 in a couple of months. Stunning is like a newborn compared to me. Dave says, no AC, Bucky. I hope you live in the North Pole. And she's like, yeah, we can't keep our hats on. It's too hot. And not too far off in Michigan. Let's see. Stunning says you are only older. You are only older by a year. And Dave says, save the snow and cold for summertime then. Lucky says, I've got two kids. I'm much older than you. Well, you know what we did is we got when I was growing up, we would always go and like get in the pool before we go to bed. So we'd be in the pool and then we'd rinse off, take a cool shower, and then go to bed. And it was so relaxing. Sonny says that just means you got busy before I did. They said I lived in Denver for a while. I hated the summer more there than in Florida. My wife's parents didn't have AC when we were dating. Bucky says, when we lived in the Upper Peninsula, there were still piles of snow melting in parking lots in June. Oh, wow. Friends, what are your plans today? Me, air conditioning. There's a lot of stuff Floridians can live without. AC isn't one of them. See you, Stunning. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. Have a good day at work. Dave says, yes, some teenagers have two kids. It doesn't make you old. And Bucky says, bye, Stunning. Have fun at the daycare. Yes, we don't fear hurricanes or gators. We fear having no AC. Exactly. The only reason I fear hurricanes is the power going out. I promise you, having two kids makes you feel very old. It makes you feel very tired, doesn't it? I still kind of remember those days. It was so hot yesterday the fan melted. Yeah, no AC after the hurricanes is the worst part. I'm pretty sure the heat index today is somewhere between boob sweat and Satan's anus. Gemma says, Bucky, I thought it was the natural resting stitch face that made you old. Sapphire says, I have an adult child and two teenagers. What does that make me? I have two adult children. It makes us all old, sci-fi, all old. Bucky's like, no, that's just my face. And yes, exactly. That muggy, windless heat that just lays there after a hurricane goes through its worst part. Yes, I do. I love these cards too. Bucky says to sci-fi, it makes us super old, super old. And Dave says, it makes you a survivor. And Snort People says, it makes you tired. All of the above. All of the above. You know what I haven't checked out lately? Speaking of all the above, let's look at our whatever this thing is called, the poll real quick. Oh wow. Chocolate is first, caramel second, wet walnuts is third, and sprinkles are fourth. Everything has gotten some love. Yes, boob money. Oh gosh, I hated it when I worked at a convenience store and people would grab their money out of their bras. It was so nasty. Buggy says, this is the retirement home stream. Stunning and Atwood are just the grandkids visiting. Yes, that is funny. And I worked in retail for 28 years. I am ancient. Oh, retail ages you in a special way. I am. I am. I'm almost done with the. I'm almost done. Yes, I will rest. Sorry, as I weekly cough. Sorry. Opening your front door today. Yes, I opened my door to the pits of hell. We refuse to take money that's dripping. Sorry, guys, I'm back. We have an entire tote filled with battery and USB powered fans, batteries, and USB power banks for our hurricane emergency supplies. Yeah. Hell would be less humid. It'd be a dry heat. A dry heat, Tina. When I worked as a cashier, I really wanted them to go cashless because of the boob money. That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. Oh, your daughter is excited that her dress is a kawaii yellow color. Oh, your daughter is so kawaii. Yes, adorably cute. Yeah, if we could stop this whole heat wave thing, that'd be great. I'm sorry for eating. I'm eating a cracker. This weather got me like a circle of fans. Yep. Not sure if I'm still wet from the shower or I'm already sweating. Dave says that Bucky's kid's adorable. And the good thing about Florida is you can buy a frozen pizza, drive home without AC, and by the time you get there, it's hot and ready to eat. Yep. Boob money. God, I have a couple of big banks that Dave tells Florida poopers, you gotta drive like the wind from Publix. Yes. A heat wave in the summer, but that never happens. Except every year at this exact same time since like forever. I know, but we still like to complain about it, so shut up. When you first turn the AC on in the car and it blows hot air, oh, yes. Yes. You're like, cool, cool. Okay, everybody, this one is an 18 plus one. We are an 18 plus channel. We try to keep it PG-13, but every once in a while, there's just memes that are just too funny not to show. So this is 18 plus. If you are lurking and you are under the age of 18, please avert your eyes. We will be done in about 2 minutes, and I will tell you when you can look at the screen again. Beating the heat. Yeah, Dave says, love how every summer they do that, as if every past summer wasn't hot as Hades. Oh, okay. Here at the next meme now, you guys can look. You know it's hot when the fans give up. I don't think they had the caption beating the heat, though. I think this is close to our last meme, everybody. The heat index is somewhere between OMG and WTF. And the temperature today, everybody, is just fucking stay inside. This is well, Seinfeld taught us the opposite effect. I was yes, yes. It was cold. Bucky told Dadman he only has special mod privileges because he's sleeping with the streamer. LOL. So those are our memes today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed them. I really, really do. It's 1:13, and like I said, into the show 11:13 in my neck of the woods. Like I said, I'm shortening the stream a little bit today, so hopefully I can get like a 40-minute nap before the show. Yeah, it really makes you wonder how those Spaniards in their metal outfits decided to say, "Hey, let's live in Florida." Exactly. Some days are so hot, I wish I could put out my fire. I want to I want to buy a little kiddie pool. You know, one of those and literally what basically just lay in it. You know, go out with Dadman and just lay in it with a drink and just kind of chill in the pool. The little pool. You can't swim in it or do anything. And sort of Poopa says a Spanish lobster cooked in the shell to Dave Cable. So I thank you all for hanging out with me. I know it's a short stream today. Well, we have 16 people that are watching. Wow, how many are over here? We have 13 people on YouTube watching. How many likes do we have? Thank you all for watching, lurking. That is a great. We have 15 likes. Wow. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out. I have 250 subscribers. My next goal is 275. We are going to work our way up to 525 subs at a time. I need to just push it. I need to do more shorts is what I really need to do, and I haven't been doing those. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. So yes, our poll is the ice cream topping I like best. Chocolate is number one, caramel is second, and wet walnuts and sprinkles are tied for third. Very nice. Very nice. I will see you later, Sashi. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. What are you picking up, Dad man? I don't get it. A lobster? Be there soon, Mrs. Oh, the pool. The pool. Okay. I got it now. Pool party at the Dad man's. Hey, Penny, thank you for lurking. You enjoyed that grandson of yours. Dadman says no snorter poopus. Snorter poopus asked if Dadman's going to be picking up a hooker. I don't know why you would pick up a crocheter, but okay. Go for it. No, he says I'm going to pick up a pole. He says no, I mean a pool. And yes, I will see you all at the Lego streams and Yes, thank you so much. I hope I feel better too. I think I just need to sleep a little bit. Everyone have a wonderful day. Pole dancing at the Dad Man's. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So here we go with all our ending stuff. Block party with Mrs. Dadman Walking. Today I'm going to be building this astronaut. The instructions are very, very interesting. So we will see. I have been eating crackers, Dad Man. It's about all I can stomach right now. And on Thursday, I will be building the space shuttle. We have a kind of space theme this week. Um, and Snorter Poop is a waves paw and waddles off to nappage. Also, I have impromptu build streams. Not that often, but when I do, I will announce them on Twix and Threads. There are the links for those. My morning musings with Mrs.DadmanWalking, which you're watching right now, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday at 1 p.m. We have puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. So check it out tomorrow. And later tonight with that Dadman, we have Fortnite with Dadman's Divas, 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Dadman's channel. Dadman Walking 55. Make sure there's a G or it is not he. We do have an imposter, and all his accounts are Dadman Walking 55. Lady V, Mrs. and Bucky will be, Mrs. is me, by the way, will be there playing. Yes, brats, Mrs. Bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. Yes, I'd have to make the rice. I don't have any bananas. They're too rich. And I do have applesauce though. Maybe I'll eat some applesauce. Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Dadman's channel. He has Christmas in July with Dadman Walking 55 and Bucky's Crafting. It is going to be a blast. Yes, the space shuttle looks really cool, Tina. I agree with you on that. If you would like to support me on Ko-fi.com and Throne.com, one is a donation site and one is a gifting site. They're both really cool. So if you would like to support me, you can go over there. Both of the addresses are Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Hey, Wade, we're ending the show a little early today. I am not feeling good. But thank you for coming by, and it was fun last night. I have to try to play Fortnite with you a little more. And Dave says to Bucky, you eat brats? Hey, be nice to little kids. And Dave says, I thought Snorter Poopus was the brat eater. So thank you for putting those links out there, Bucky. Go over there and hit those notification buttons. If you would like to send us something, you can send it to this P.O. Box address that's on the screen. You can send stuff to me, Dadman Walking 55, or Ango, our youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. My streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch at Mrs.DadmanWalking, no punctuation, no numbers. If you want to get reminders of any of the streams I do, when I remember to set the reminders on Twix, it's at MDadmanWalking, and on Threads at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Let's check out the poll here real quick, and let's see how it is. We are going to end the poll with, has everybody voted? 17 votes. I'm going to give you a few minutes to, not a few minutes, a few seconds to do that. We have 11 watching now with 16 likes. Thank you so much for that. We have 17 votes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are ending the poll now. Chocolate syrup is number 1 with caramel second, and sprinkles and wet walnuts are in third place. And Tina says, if you have brats, I can be hired as the monster under the bed. Ooh, or the monster in the closet. And Dadman said, I hear crafters get excited for Christmas early. Yes, we get excited for Christmas on December 26th. And Bucky says, the cat does a really good job as the monster under the bed, but I appreciate it, Tina. That's okay, Connie. I've kind of shortened the stream today. I'm not feeling good, so I'm going to go take a nap before my build stream. But thank you all for showing up today. I really, really appreciate it. And I do want to say my final words, as always. Be kind. Show love. You're not promised tomorrow. Okay, wait, I got to stop here. I've got to stop. Okay. Dadman says, not poor Amethyst, which I believe is the cat. And Bucky says, Amethyst is not a nice cat. And yes, Amethyst is their cat, by the way. I had to put, since part of that was in there, I had to put that whole thing in there. It's too funny. So yes, remember to be kind, show love. You're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace, whether it's your morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope the rest of your day is lovely. I will see you all at 1 p.m. Eastern time when I'm going to be building an astronaut. So you all have a wonderful time, and I will see you later.